Hey, everybody, it's Dr. Keela here with the fourth installment from my trip to West Africa. Today, I want to talk about the Baobab tree, which is also known as the tree of life. It can grow up to 100 feet tall with a circumference of up to 165 feet. And these trees can live as long as 3,000 years. You can see a picture of me here looking up at the top of a baobab tree to get an idea of just how huge they are. These trees are very resilient as they thrive in the dry environments with sparse rainfall. Here are a few pictures the first day of exploring in a dry area just outside of Sally. Baobab trees store water in their huge trunks, and their bark is so thick that it offers some protection from bushfires. Interestingly, the bark also has some regenerative properties, and that new bark can be created to heal the kind of damage that would destroy other trees. Their root systems help to slow down soil erosion, and baobabs are very important to the ecosystem. The fruit is rich in vitamin C and tartaric acid, which happens to be a natural antioxidant. Elephants satisfy their thirst via the tree's water-rich interior, and they snack on the fruit, and of course, the soil is fertilized with their droppings. Bird species like the marabou stork and red-billed buffalo weavers sip the nectar from the blossoms and pollinate flowers as they move about the baobab tree branches. Humans, of course, benefit from the tree of life as well. The fruit's pulp is edible, and it can be made into a refreshing drink when soaked in water. The tree leaves can be boiled to make a spinach-like dish that's loaded with potassium and magnesium, and it can double as an herbal remedy for insect bites. Now, I tell you, I wish I had known this little tidbit beforehand, because those Senegalese mosquitoes absolutely ate me up while I was there. The bark can also be used to make paper, cloth, rope, instrument strings, and a type of glue. The older a baobab tree gets, the more awe-inspiring it gets. A very mature baobab tree can literally support an entire ecosystem, from the bees and other insects to fruit bats, birds, warthogs, lemurs, antelope, and of course the aforementioned elephants and humans. Now, in terms of how this trip impacted me, it really opened my eyes to a different side of Africa. Growing up on television, I always saw images of abject poverty, famine, and war. However, being there and having the experience of not just staying at our comfortable villa, but exploring different areas and meeting people and observing the environment, I noticed the same paradox that we have here in the U.S. In the United States, we're a first world nation with a lot of wealth. But at the same time, crushing poverty exists here as well. I witnessed the poverty in Senegal as well as the impressive wealth. I don't see Western Africa as a place to be pitied, but an area to be studied. I also noticed there's a lot of opportunity there. This trip also inspired me to consider getting back to my roots. 6 years ago, a family member took the African Ancestry test that revealed that my family is descended from the Bisa tribe of Burkina Faso, which is about a 900-mile trip from Senegal. Now, due to the travel advisories, I didn't go to Burkina Faso because it's just not safe right now. Symbolically, though, the baobab roots have extended from West Africa to West Georgia, creating and nourishing the generation of people who gave birth to me. See you all next week.